Hey everybody, today I'm cooking turkey necks and cabbage. As you can see, I've already started on it pretty much and it's almost done. I have 3 medium pieces in here. Altogether they've been cooking for an hour and a half. I've added a teaspoon of salt and pepper, a half teaspoon of garlic powder, and a half teaspoon of seasoning salt. Now I'm going to start with the cabbage. You're gonna have to, cut it up, rinse it off, all that good stuff. As you can see, I cut it down the middle, and I'm gonna use half of this. So I'm probably gonna use this piece. So let me chop it up. So as you can see, I cut it. Now I'm going to cut it into smaller pieces and then wash it off. I cut it into smaller pieces. Now I'm going to rinse it off and dump it into the pot. Okay, as you can see, I rinsed off the cabbage. Now I'm going to dump it into the pot. And once you put it in there, it shouldn't take long because cabbage doesn't take long to cook. It'll take anywhere from about 8 to 10 minutes. And you want to keep it on about a medium. And then I'm going to cut up some onions and also put it in there. You can put bell pepper, you can put all that good stuff in it. Okay, now we're going to cut the onion. Well, we're going to cut it. You can take the skin off. And you can just, watch out for your fingers when you cut them. You want to hold it where your fingers will not get cut. And be careful because these are strong when you cut them. Start from the stem, cut down. I cut my onions. Now I'm going to add them with the cabbage. I'm usually going to let this sit and put the top over it for about 8 to 10 minutes. And we're going to come back and check on it. Now it's really starting to cook. It's boiling. We got it on medium. So once again, cook it for about 10 minutes, depending on how your stove cooks. But you really want to keep it on medium. Anywhere 10-15 minutes at the most, because cabbage cooks very quickly and you don't want it to be chewy or guppy. So take your time, and you shouldn't have to add any seasoning because you have seasoning from the turkey necks. So I'm gonna let that cook. I'm gonna put something over it and we'll check on it. We're letting it boil, and you don't have to put a plate over it, but I put a plate on to keep all the flavors in, and I keep all of the heat in so it can cook faster. That's why I said 8 to 10 minutes, but it's been a good 5 minutes. So I'm going to keep the plate on. I'm going to check on it, and it should be good and ready. It smells very, very good. You see it's boiling, and it's just about done. So I'm going to give it a good 5 minutes, 5 more minutes, because look at it. It's already soaked in the water nicely. And it's getting its soakage. It's soaking in the water, so I'm gonna give that a good 5 more minutes to get finished. Okay, you guys. This is looking nice. It's smelling really good too. And once again, I didn't add any seasoning apart from just putting the cabbage in. I didn't add any for the cabbage. It was already seasoned from the meat. So you see the meat is already falling off. Now you can let it fall off by yourself, which you should do. You don't want to burn yourself. But it's coming along. Look at that. Look at that. Looking good. It's smelling really, really great. You don't want to over season it. And if you don't know, if you don't know how to tell if cabbage is done or not, all you have to do is just get a piece to feel if it's hard. If it's still hard, you need to give it more time to cook. And if it's soft, you know how you eat cabbage, and when you get that taste and you in your mouth and it's not, chewy, it's not hard, that's how you know it's done. But you're looking for a mild soft, and this is basically almost done. We have the onions in it from earlier. We have the cabbage, turkey necks. Once again, just a review as far as the seasonings. We have salt, pepper, garlic powder, and seasoning salt. Garlic powder and seasoning salt, a half a teaspoon. Pepper and salt, a teaspoon. You can add red pepper to it. You can add yellow pepper. You can add green peppers. You can add that, all three, or if not all, you can just add 1, 2. You don't have to add any. So it's looking good. And I'm just gonna let this sit. I'm going to put the cover back over it. And the next time I take the cover off, it should be ready to eat.